party people? It's your boy Terrell back again, ready to make one of these exciting dishes for you guys. So we're gonna be doing some Jamaican rice and peas, one of my most favorite dishes to make. It's like, I call it Caribbean soul food. One of those really good Sunday dishes that you would like to have with some curry chicken, jerk chicken, whatever your favorite is, you can make it. It goes with damn near everything. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start throwing all these ingredients into the pot. I'm gonna show you everything that we're making. Let's go. All right, so I'm at the stove. I've got all of my mise en place in place. I'm ready to start building up this rice. It's gonna be spectacular. It's one of my favorite dishes to make, especially one of my favorite Caribbean dishes. I'm gonna start off with butter because everything is better with butter. Just a few cubes of that butter in there. And then we're gonna start flavoring our water. Of course, you're gonna need some boiling water. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You guys should just know that for making rice, you're gonna need boiling water. Got a little bit of nutmeg, of course. Let that heat up. And then, this might be different for some of you all, but I use green onion and white onion as well. This is really cool because it's like, in a way, we're making a stock before we actually put our rice in. So our rice is naturally just gonna have that flavor. I wanna kinda like let this simmer a bit. Ginger, garlic, everything's better with ginger and garlic. Throw that in there. So just some smashed garlic, some smashed ginger. We're gonna let this simmer for a little bit. We're gonna stir this around. We get this nice little mixture in there. All right, so we'll let this go for about 3 minutes, 5 minutes, somewhere in between there. Bring this up to a rolling boil and then we'll start throwing in our rice. All right, so we got most of our ingredients boiled up. We're gonna add in some thyme, right? Because you cannot have a Jamaican dish without adding in some thyme to it. And we're making a pretty decent amount, so. I'll just throw all of it in there, whatever. Get that nice and incorporate it into that stock. Those seasonings stirring. All right. Next, we add in our beans. These are red kidney beans. I know that it's rice and peas, but in Jamaica they call these beans. Nobody will look at you crazy if you say rice and peas and you're talking about red kidney beans. It's just understood. All right, stir that up a little bit. Then we're gonna start adding in our rice. Now, while I'm doing this, I wanna tell you that I have washed my rice. I washed my rice, or should I say rinse it. I rinsed my rice, and I do a 3 times rinse on this rice. And that's helped releasing all of that starch in this rice. I use long grain rice. You guys can use whatever rice you want. Traditionally, it's long grain rice that you would use for rice and peas. All right, I can pour all this in here. Get all the rice in there. It smells so good in here. That's one of the things that I love about Caribbean food. Everything, all of the dishes are just so aromatic. Not only do they taste delicious, they smell delicious, they look delicious. And of course, if you're cooking Caribbean food, nothing is acceptable other than fresh ingredients. Give this a quick stir. Quick stir. Just a quick stir. All right, last thing before I go and we let this thing simmer, we're gonna add in some coconut milk. You've got to add in some coconut milk to this dish. It makes the dish. The taste, the texture, the smell, the flavor, the everything. Add in some coconut milk to your rice and peas. Last but not least, give that a quick stir. Plus you get that nice froth right on top of your rice and peas. Give that a quick stir. We're gonna sit back, let this simmer for some time. We'll come back and check it in like 10 minutes. All right, so the rice on peas is fresh off of the stove. It smells really good. It looks really good. Oh man, I cannot wait to try this out. All right, let me get a fork ready. So prepared. And let's go dump this right in. And then you guys don't have to do this, but what I like to do is I like to take some fresh cilantro and garnish it right on top. It makes it look very pretty. It adds to those aromatics. And I mean, it's a beautiful dish. We want it to be beautified. If it tastes this good, you don't want to do a disservice to your dish by not adding a little bit of garnish to your dish. Bam! Just like that. Fresh cilantro in there. I want to taste it. Take my fork here. Taste this out real quick. Cheers. What's hot? Magnifico. You know that already. So good. Try this recipe out. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Get on out of here.